Welcome to Prodigy Champ, the School of Wisdom. Are you a student who's studying ninth standard, or else are you a student who are in 10th standard and early academics? Are you wondering what we are going to learn in 10th standard mathematics? Yes, you are at the right track. We are going to learn about that. So, what is the major difference from ninth to 10th standard? If you need some foundational course to start our preparation, we need to know about some few good new chapters. For example, trigonometry. So this is a new chapter, okay, which you are not learned in ninth standard. So, and in ninth standard, you would have learned about Euclid's geometry, Heron's formula, that kind of chapters. But in 10th standard, that are eliminated, and areas related to circles, and trigonometry, applications of trigonometry. These chapters are included. Got it, children? Yes. So let's get started with those chapters. What and all there? We have totally like 14 chapters. Fine. So the first chapter is again real numbers, which you have learned as number system in your ninth standard. So what is number system? It is classified into real numbers, okay, real numbers and imaginary or complex number. What is that? Imaginary or complex number, which you are going to learn in 11th standard. Okay, now real numbers, again it is classified into, yes, in 9th standard you have learned what it is: rational number and irrational number. Got it? So we can deal with this more deeply. So rational number means what? It is again classified into fractions and integers. Yes or no? Fractions and integers will be there inside. Yes. So fractions with integer. And also we know what is the integer. In an integer number line, we have both negative numbers, positive numbers. Got it? So this positive numbers, and in center we have 0. So this positive number is, again we can say it has natural number, and 0, 1, 2, 3 are whole number. So all these things we know. So again, if you want to draw a proper flow chart, means number system is classified into what again? Real number, imaginary numbers. Okay, so imaginary. It is real numbers again classified into irrational and rational numbers. Got it? Rational numbers again classified into integers and fractions. Got it? So fraction we know, like fraction, unlike fraction, all those fraction types of fractions we learned in lower classes. But integers again it is classified into what? Whole number, natural number. So what are the different types of natural numbers? Again, can we classify it into any other types? Of course, prime number, co-prime number, composite number. What is prime? Which has a factors 1 and itself. So co-prime means what? It is HCF. HCF should be 1. It should not have any factors. Got it, children? For example, take a 8, a even number, and 5. So if I take LCM for these two numbers, do I have any factors? Hmm? Any common factors do I have? No. But 8 is a prime number? No, it is a composite number. Composite number means what? We have many factors. So any random two numbers which does not have any common factor should be only one. So it is called as co-prime number. Got it? So it is called as co-prime number. Then what is twin prime? So twin prime number means the difference should be 2. Okay, 3 and 5. So the difference of 3 and 5 is 2. Am I right? And 11 and 13. Difference is 2. But in this twin prime, both numbers should be a prime number. But in co-prime number, it does not necessary to be both are prime number. Okay, it can be a composite number, comma prime number. Both are dealing with a pair of numbers. So all these things we will be learning in real numbers. Absolutely about irrational number. Prove it as a irrational number. So these concepts we will be learning. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic. What is that? Every composite number. Note it down. Every composite number can be factorized or simplified into product of primes. Okay, product of prime. Got it? So every composite number can be factorized into or can be expressed into product of prime. This is the fundamental theorem of arithmetics. Got it? What are the four basic arithmetic operation? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Got it? If we are doing a irrational number with a rational number, okay, with a rational number, always the answer will be, if I do product, sum, subtraction, difference, or anything else we do, if all the four basic operations if I do with a rational number, the answer will be always irrational. Got it? Any irrational number with a rational number, if I do all these four basic arithmetic operation, answer will be always irrational. So what are the examples of irrational? All these you have learned in ninth standard. Pi value and prime roots. What are all they? Prime roots. If I take root for prime number, it is what? Prime root. It is a irrational number. So this is about the first chapter. Can we enter into second chapter? See children, here in this polynomials chapter, we have a chapter called what? Algebra, right? So algebra you would be learning in 8th standard in NCERT book. That algebra chapter itself has an influence in polynomial chapter, pair of linear equation chapter, quadratic equation chapter. Even in this AP chapter also, we will be using all those variable and constant. Okay, got it? So in algebra we have two things. One is algebraic expression, and another one is equation. Okay, equation. So what are the basic difference between expression and equation? Of course, algebraic expression is a polynomial, right? We have some variables. For example, x square plus ax square plus bx plus y, or else we can put some numbers: 3x square plus 2x uh, plus 10. Okay, like this, if we are framing a general expression without equal to 0, okay, without putting equal to 0. For example, another example: x square plus 2x plus 7. If it is a expression, we don't have equal to 0. Got it, children? So we should not write this equal to 0, but I can simplify this. I can simplify using what it is. It is a quadratic expression. We have the types, I will teach that. So simple difference between expression and equation is, in equation we would be having equal to symbol. It can be solved. Which can be solved? Expression cannot be solved, it can be simplified. Equation can be solved. Equation can be solved. Okay, we have two solutions for an equation, but expression can have factors. We can also say this factors as zeros of polynomial, values. Value of polynomial is different. The whole expression will give a value. Zero of polynomial, factors of a polynomial. These are all the other word, roots of polynomial. So all these things are the same meaning in polynomial. Got it? So in polynomial we have different types, and even the same types are suitable for equation. Based on what? Based on these all things you have learned in 9th standard itself. So based on degree we will be classifying into we will be classifying into what? Degree means highest power of a given equation or expression. 4x square plus 2x plus 8. Here x square, here x power 1. So this 2 is the degree. So based on degree, we are classifying it into linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and cubic polynomial. Got it? Linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomial. So linear polynomial means it should be, degree should be 1. Got it? The same if it is a equation, it is a linear equation. So linear equation general format is ax plus b. This is for one variable. X is a variable, a and b are real numbers. Okay, a and b are real numbers where a should not be equal to 0, so that it will become a constant value. See, a and x, in the place of x if I put 0, what happens? This term fully get cancelled. So it can be real numbers, but a should not be equal to 0. This is about linear equation with one variable, but here they gave with two variable. So ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This is the general format for linear equation with two variable. So as a fresher, as a foundation, for a foundation course, you have to learn about all these three differences. So if degree, if it is 2, obviously it is a quadratic equation, another chapter. So all these chapters are the continuation of algebra. So in quadratic equation, what is the general format? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Using splitting the middle term method, you have learned already how to factorize, right? Just we will take common out. This, if I add, I should get the, I have to multiply first a and c. So if I multiply, I should get a and c. If I add, I should get b value. Got it? So the splitting the middle term method is for quadratic equation, solving a quadratic equation with factorization. And also we have quadratic formula. Got it? That you will learn later. Okay. Then arithmetic progression. What is that arithmetic progression? It is a series, children. So it is a series. So just a series, which has a common difference. What is that common difference? So you all know this already. Just the name is different and new here. Okay, arithmetic progression means, for example, two tables, 2, 4, 6, 8. Every number 2 is added, right? So plus 2 is added. So there is some difference, common difference here. This is arithmetic progression. We have geometric progression. Geometric progression, where we will be having common ratio, not the difference. Here common ratio will be there. It's called a GP. You'll be learning in the higher classes. Okay, no need to worry about that. Very easy, simple chapter, very easy chapter. For the first 5 chapters, if we need to reconclude, real numbers, yes, of course, you have learned in the 9th standard. We have few model questions. For example, like 4 to 5 model questions alone is this. They're very easy chapter only. Polynomials, of course, it is very easy, but weightage is little less. But linear equation and quadratic equation is very important. Okay, solving linear equation, we have two methods, substitution and elimination method. So quadratic equation already we have learned in 9th standard, splitting the middle term method and all. So here we have quadratic formula and this nature of roots. We will be having ages based question in this application. So and then arithmetic progression, this is what, it's just a common difference. We have few formulas, sum of n terms, nth term formula, these are all the formulas, very simple one. Got it? Done. So coming to triangles, ma'am, already in 9th standard triangles is very hard, I don't like triangles. But in 10th standard triangles, you believe me, it is easy. Okay, in 9th standard you learned about congruency of triangles. Got it? But in 10th standard you will be learning about similarity of triangle. So both are same, but we have some few difference. For example, congruent triangle means it should have exact dimension. Okay, it should have exact dimension. But similar triangle means it can vary in shape or size. Vary in size. Okay, a small triangle and a huge triangle, both are triangle. A small rectangle, a square and a triangle, whether I can compare both? No. So it can vary only in size. So what is the similar, like what is common in both means angles, corresponding angles are equal. Okay, corresponding angles are equal. Where? In both, in congruency and similarity, corresponding angles are equal. And in congruent triangle, corresponding sides are also equal, right? But in similarity triangle, corresponding sides are not equal. They are in same ratio. That's all. Got it? So they are in same ratio. You can just write and keep. So here angles are equal only, but sides are in same ratio. Are in same ratio. They are not what? They are not equal. Okay, that's all. So this is about triangles. We have same criteria. SAS, ASA, triple S. All these criteria only. Got it? Fine. Again, coordinate geometry. We have only two little formula. Okay, distance formula and section formula. Very easy one. And then introduction to trigonometry. The new one. Okay, don't get afraid of this trigonometry. It is very easy, children. Okay, it will deal with the right angle triangle, 90-degree right angle triangle. What concept you have learned about trigonometry? I mean, about 90-degree right triangle. Pythagoras theorem or Pythagoras theorem, right? So this theorem, what is this theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square, or base square plus height square. This you have learned already 9th standard itself. Got it? So which is base, which is height, which is opposite side, which is adjacent side, that alone let me teach you now, and then you can go and learn in the separate playlist in my channel. Separate playlist will be uploaded there, you can go and learn. Got it? So trigonometry means the right angle triangle. If this is like 90-degree, the side which is opposite to 90-degree, it is called hypotenuse. hypotenuse, which is the longest side and which is now opposite to 90 degree, and this will be always longest. Okay, if I'm concluding this as a theta, I'm considering this as theta degree. Angle means which side is opposite to that. For example, ABC. BC is hypotenuse side, it is fixed. Okay. AC will be the opposite side. If I have theta, angle B is equal to theta means theta or 30 degree something. Means this AC will be the opposite side. Then remaining side means what? Which is remaining, which is touching both. That is called adjacent side. Got it? Okay. If I'm keeping angle C as theta, what happens? This AB first it was adjacent side, right? So now this AB will become opposite side and AC will become adjacent side. Okay, so that's it. This is about trigonometry. We are going to learn about trigonometric ratios and identities. First exercise is very easy, okay, but then next exercise is little tough because prove that model question will be there that we can deal with. And applications of trigonometry, it is very easy based on height and distance. Okay, angle of elevation, angle of depression we will be learning. What is elevation means? If we are seeing some objects upwards, okay, that is elevation. If we see it downwards, for example, this is our line of sight. If our eye is here, this is line of sight. Okay. If I'm seeing upwards, this theta is called as what? Angle of elevation. If I see down, it is angle of depression. So we have different things here. Also, we will use that lines and angles concepts which we have learned in ninth standard. Okay. Coming to circles and area related to circle. So this is also very easy. Okay, so we will be learning about some constant things which are all like what is circle and what is tangent, secant, chord, all these things, and very easy. Here also we will use that Pythagoras theorem because in a circle we have what we have a tangent is perpendicular to the radius. That's the concept I will teach you. So here also we will use this Pythagoras theorem again. And area related to circle, very easy. We have only two formulas. Area of a sector formula. Only one formula there. It's two formulas. Okay, very easy only. Length of a sector, area of a sector. And then surface area and volume. This also you have learned in ninth standard already. Okay, we will be learning about cylinder, circle, cylinder, sphere, hemisphere. Okay, all 3D figures. So sphere, hemisphere, cylinder, cone, and these are the main figures we will be learning. And you know already cuboid. Okay, and statistics and probabilities. So this two is again small chapter, but probability is very easy. Then this you will be learning. But statistics, we have many methods. For mean of group data, we have three methods. Okay, it will be a little bit difficult. Mode, median, it's okay. Median also we have two formulas, but mean we have three different ways: direct mean method, step deviation method. So all these methods are there. So if I need to conclude something in this whole book, whole 10th standard book, we can make these two chapters as friends: statistics and probability. That two probability, which are all the very much easy chapters, ma'am, please tell me. Means probability is very easy chapter. Okay, and applications of trigonometry is very easy chapter. And then coordinate geometry also we have only two formulas. It's also easy chapter. Polynomials is also a very simple easy chapter. Polynomials, real numbers and all, very easy only. AP super easy chapter. Okay, we have to focus more on trigonometry, linear equation, quadratic equation, all those things, and then circles, area of related to circle. But I will assure you that in ninth standard, in quadrilaterals and circles, you have learned many. Okay, like you have learned huge concepts. Here we don't have quadrilaterals. Okay, there you will be learning lines and angles concept, right? That you will implement in applications of trigonometry, but it is not much difficult. So children, believe in me. In our Prodigy Champ, the School of Wisdom YouTube channel, we are going to upload each chapter. Okay, each chapter, each exercise sums. Okay, and example sum. So I hope you will be liking my way of teaching, and let's carry this bond together, and let's meet in the future session. Until then, it is bye from your Sona. Bye bye. Thank you.